Well, hello, friends, and welcome back to the Tavern of Tomes. My name is RK Fox. I am your tavern keeper, and I'm joined today by my fellow storytellers, Kent Aldrich, Samuel Bowen, Christian Majewski, the one and only Rachel, and Alex Oak. And together, we're going to weave a world of myth and legend. The walls of my tavern are lined with leather-bound books filled with blank pages. Once a week here at the tavern, we open a tome at dusk and fill its pages with stories. The world outside is dark and scary. It has its beauties, but they're hard to see at night. So for the time being, let's leave this world and go adventure, shall we? So last we left off, the party went to bed partially. Lucien met in his dreams what I imagine he believes to be the entities that have been either granting him his power or have been providing his abilities in some way, shape, or form. He saw lush jungles, old ruins with deep speech runes, and was called out onto sort of an outward-facing plateau, looking over the oceans, and saw an island, singular island, off in the distance, from which whispers were coming to him, asking, "Is it safe? Are they ready now? Come find us. We're ready to wake up." And Lucien declared that it was not time yet, but that he would come and get them and wake them up when they were ready, or when he had finished preparing the way. Also that same night, Strea was awoken by the voice of the entity that we know as the shipwright, in her mind, beckoning her, asking why she had returned, and asking if she'd come to take the throne. When she expressed confusion, the shipwright responded, "You don't know who you are," and called her down to the docks so that they could talk. At which point, Dussault followed after, and Vale saw somebody leave but didn't know it was Strea. The shipwright revealed to Strea that her father is Verlon Charbon III. Her grandfather, Verlon Charbon II, was hunting her and her mother down because of the fact that Strea's mom was married to the Scion and was in fact his first marriage, and that his other marriage, which has produced Verlon Charbon the Fourth, was merely a political marriage, or rather is merely a political marriage. The shipwright also revealed that it was the ally of the renegade. The renegade used to command fleets, and that the only thing that could send the renegade packing was the full force of the Scionarchy attempting to hunt down and kill the legal spouse of Verlon Charbon III. I think you guys are frozen. Luckily, I've been explaining things. Oh, no, you're good. You're all just standing very still. Legitimately,
we are just entranced by what you're saying.
Every single one of you was so still. I was like, the camera must have frozen. There's no audio coming through. Nobody's moving.
We're letting you have your moment.
Absolutely enthralled.
So funny. So funny.
I have to say, one of these days, I will not help myself. And when you say, "My name is RK Fox," I have to yell, "And I am DJ Kelly in the house!"
Continuing the description. Yes, overwhelmed with new information, Strea made her way back to the Gilded Galleon, where her party awaited her in the early morning, just beyond about 1 a.m., 2 a.m. She went to Lucien saying, "I need an audience with the Scion," and explained the situation. And Lucien did his best to talk her off the cliff, just saying, "You can't tell anybody this, because if we tell anybody, we will have the full force of the Scion against us. the full force of Domitia, attempting to purify the lineage. And Lucian, having his dream, was unable to sleep for the rest of the night, and Straya, with a shot of whiskey, cried herself to sleep. And we come back to the party the next morning, or potentially earlier, because I know that Sam had something that Dessau wanted to do. So where are we, Sam?
So, you had gone, followed Straya essentially to the docks.
Yes.
Wasn't close enough to hear any of it. Just making sure that nothing.
Well, and it was a psionic conversation. So
yeah, so I wouldn't hear anyways. Just making sure she got there, got back to where they were.
Yep.
And he's gonna take a detour.
Where are you going?
He would like to get as close as he can to where, like, the Scion, essentially where they took the Ravager, that building.
Yeah.
He would spend a lot of time just watching the guards. There are guards.
There are guards.
Yeah.
That building is within sort of the gates of the palace, and so you are not able to get. You're probably half a mile, quarter mile away from it. Still, you're not able to get very close.
Would he be able to see, like, is there a guard shift? Is there, like, a time when people switch watches?
Yeah.
Anything like that?
Yeah, you'd be able to pick up a guard shift.
Okay. He'll just kind of make notes of when that might be.
Yep.
And kind of bring out that crumpled piece of paper and look at it again. Wonder kind of out loud in terms of why would I go to them? Try and find a ghost story. That doesn't make any sense.
Sorry, remind me which crumpled piece of paper this is.
It's the wanted poster.
Oh, yes.
And it's just like, why is there no one else who would go the Slayers be like in the city at all? It's very confused. And then he'll just briefly use disguise self to make himself look like Vale.
Okay.
Just practice mannerisms a little bit.
No.
And then he'll go back.
Okay. Yeah, you go back to the Gilded Galleon. You guys awake the next morning. The Scion has... oh, yes.
I have a thing.
Go.
Before kind of just sitting and staring off into the distance. Before anybody wakes up, Lucian, I figure that I frequent this place quite often.
Yeah, you're familiar.
So, yeah. So I would go downstairs, talk to, like, the barkeep, the owner, whoever I know in there, chat them up a little bit, and try to get, like, basically try to get them to bring breakfast up to us.
Hey, Lucien, what can I do for you?
Insert name.
Eric.
Eddie, my friend, good to see you. And I'm gonna give him, like, a firm handshake.
Yeah, absolutely.
How have you been? How's the wife and kids?
Good as always. Business is good, especially
Business
now that
is
you are
thriving.
here.
There's so many people here. You know, there's no other place that I would ever stay in this beautiful part of town.
I think that is a very high honor.
Of course. The Scion's own ambassador in your house. I have nothing but good things to say about your establishment. My friend, I have a request of you today.
Yes.
You see, I've been traveling for months and years at this point, and I've tired myself out. Would it be possible for you to bring breakfast up to us, to my room, for me and my companions? We would like to eat and discuss our matters in private. And of course, don't worry, the money will be there.
Of course, we can always manage this for you.
Thank you. And as I give him another handshake, I'm just gonna like press a couple coins into his hand.
Yep. He says, "Generous as always."
Anything from the Scion and for the Scion. May he live long and peacefully.
May he live forever.
And at that point, I think I'm just gonna pick up a couple of glasses of water, some orange juice, maybe like grab a plate or two myself.
Yeah.
Go up to the room and start like putting like a table together and like grabbing chairs from other people's rooms.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're able to sort of cobble together. I assume you would do this maybe in Strea's room, since Strea is sleeping-ish in yours.
No, I'm doing it in my room.
Okay.
And while I'm kind of doing it, I will kick the bottom of her bed.
Okay.
And before she turns to look at me, flex my back at her and say, "Oh, are you awake?"
You are so old. It's not even funny. Like, what are you
I know it's not
doing?
funny. I know it's intimidating. Don't worry. I would be
Oh my
intimidated
God,
too.
So embarrassing.
That's so
Come on,
You're
little
so
rebel.
cringe.
Help me put the tables together. We're gonna have breakfast
Fine.
with everybody. And I'm gonna recruit her to help me.
cool. Yeah.
Great, I'll help.
Yep.
Yep. Tables get set up. Breakfast is brought up to you guys. Obviously, you pay. Reduced rates as an ambassador. All this stuff.
So I'm gonna get everybody into a room, close the
Yep.
door behind us, and then just kind of give Shreya a look and say, "It is up to you." And then sit down and obviously shirtless the entire time.
Of course.
God, of course. Cool. So, learned a couple things last night. Probably should tell the group because it may lead back to all of you. So, the renegade is my mom. She's dead, so that's great. Not really, like that's just sorry, defense. And then just found out last night that apparently the Scion is my dad. So there's that. But you know, apparently my grandfather didn't like that, so my mom went into hiding. And then my country doesn't like the magic that I apparently have from the Scion being my dad, so they don't like me. So all I want to do is talk to my dad. But now I'm not so sure that's a good idea. But I might do it, so I'm telling you guys now in case people try and come after you because you're friends with me. That's it. And she's just gonna start eating. Like, not make any eye contact.
I think me and the Veil just kind of look at each other.
And Lucien the entire time is just going to town on his food, and when she's done eating, he's gonna go, "The eggs are excellent today."
Holy crap.
Oh, also, maybe don't tell people. I'm still processing, so...
But yeah,
Defin-
what?
definitely don't tell anybody.
Just a question. How do you know? How do you know? You know, is this not quite such a How does one find out? Oh, whoops! Oh no, my father is the king of one of the biggest nations in the world. Oh no, whoopsie! How does that happen?
So we don't have Hoof, and that's one of the reasons why we're not going to the Scion right away.
Obviously.
Yeah. Someone I trust told me this information last night. Also, it kind
At
of
that,
makes
when you
sense.
say someone I trust, Lucy kind of chokes on some eggs.
Vale, like, very physically is like, wait a second, somebody she trusts, and then counts the people in the room, and then looks back, and he's like, wait a second, who?
The dude just kind of nods like, clearly I know who this is.
Was it the prince? Did the prince tell you this? That's my best guess.
No, so I don't know how much the prince knows, but when I revealed my identity, he freaked out, which makes me think that he maybe knows something. But the person I do trust isn't so sure that my dad knows that I'm even a thing, So I don't know how the prince knows. Maybe maybe my dad knows. I don't know.
At this point, I just want to make a note specifically for Lucian. Would you make a history check for me?
I think I'm thinking something similar. History check specifically.
Yeah. You tell me the number and then tell me what you're thinking, because I want to hear that first.
Oh my gosh. It pivoted on the 1 and then down to the 19. That would be because I have a 0 to intelligence. Right.
So 19.
So 19. I will say I should know that the court has. Okay, right? Any court. There's always claims of like bastard, illegitimate children
Yeah.
coming up all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like in a psionic magic society, especially with technology out, at the stretch of their hand, they have to have some way of proving
Yeah.
blood.
So here are the two things that you are noting right now. Firstly, they have zones of truth. They have some things that might be inconclusive. One of the things that's pretty conclusive is not just psionic capacity presentation, but that psionic capacity presentation being associated with that sort of luminescent pink physical attribute. And Straya mentioned to you that the prince predominantly reacted when he saw her pink eyes. Straya, I want to clarify something. Did you specify to Lucian the manner in which your mother was married to the scion?
No, because
Okay.
I don't know if she ever got those details.
Well, no. In that your mother's marriage was first, and then there was a second political marriage.
Oh, yeah. I think I would have repeated. Yeah, I think I would have repeated whatever the shipwright said to me. I would have repeated
Yeah.
all of that back to Lucian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Lucian, the other thing that's occurring to you now is that Straya's not the bastard child.
Yeah, realizing that again. Eggs go flying on the table.
It's great today.
I think I think there was some shell in my eggs.
Mine are
Inside
perfect.
check.
Inside check on the eggshell.
What'd you get?
That is I believe we have +5 to insight. No, it's +3. 22.
Go ahead. And,
That beats anything I can roll.
cool.
Short of a nat 20. So
There's
I'm not
no
even gonna
shell
try.
in those eggs. At an establishment like this? No.
Women's are like, okay, good, I can eat my eggs.
We'll say Vale is like looking surprised while wolfing down 2 plates.
Lucian's not gonna say anything right now.
So, who is the trusted person?
It doesn't matter who the trusted person is.
I think that is kind of important.
I'm with this guy. Not normally, but that's it.
It's the one
Lucian?
good thing I've said.
Lucian, I will also make
Yes.
a note. She's not the bastard child if you can provide proof that her mother was the first marriage. And so, depending on if that trusted person has evidence of which marriage came first, then it might be relevant who that is.
Listen,
Wait, shoot. Oh gosh, you're actually the crown.
she is the heir to the throne.
Just got it.
No, well, like I got it before, but like My
No,
brain
she-
fully clicked now.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
the identity of that person is not relevant at the moment. Just trust me. They are someone who knew her mother very, very well. And you have all already met them before. What is important
Right, inside this, there's not that many people we've all met.
Go ahead.
the thing that is important right now is to
Maybe.
keep Straya alive.
Reese,
And
what
keep
check would you
ourselves
like me
alive.
to do for this?
Make an insight check contested by Lucian's persuasion.
Can I
15.
also do that?
Yeah.
It's not. What was the stat?
Insight.
Ooh, I'm an insightful boy. I rolled a 7 for a 6.
What did you
I rolled
roll
a
then?
5 for a 9.
I rolled a 14 for a 15.
Okay. Vale, you can sort of see through this, not in that you know who it is, but you know that the reason he's disguising it is that it's not somebody that you guys have historically had a positive relationship towards.
Right. Do I have enough intelligence to figure this out? Because of the group collective, there are like 7 people not in the group that we've met that are, shall we say, named characters.
Well, there's an entire crew of people that we know. So there's like,
Right, but we wouldn't
An
consider
entire
all of
court
them
of people.
trusted.
There are a lot. There are a lot of people. You could
The
not
geomancers.
narrow it down.
Okay, but the geomancers aren't here,
Kent.
so we couldn't. Yeah. I'm talking to Alex, not you.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
with your insight, you're not able to fully narrow it down. You are able to narrow down why Lucian won't tell you.
Okay.
with my 6, I just look at Lucian and just like really look it in his eyes and just go, fine, sure, okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
I assume.
Whatever you think is best, I trust.
I assume Sue can piece together. It's the thing she talked to at the docks.
Yes, yeah,
Not
you
knowing
know.
that that's the shipwright, but just that strange ship tree monster that came out of the water.
To you, it doesn't even look like a ship thing. It just looks like a tree beast.
Just a tree lady.
Yeah.
It's just a
Underwater.
tree floating an inch above the water.
It looks like a humanoid with a tree-like body. You would be able to sort of look at it from a distance and go, that looks kind of like the thing I got a vision of when we were being chased by the shipwright.
Like he'd kind of roughly piece it together, and it's just like that's not about my business.
Yeah. So what is?
Well, what I really want to do is just talk
You the
to
side.
my dad, the Scion. Yeah, just
I can live forever.
yeah, just see if he knows what he knows. Does he care?
I
You
can
know-
almost assuredly say that he will. If your claim can be proven, which I think it can.
Like,
The bigger,
is he like my grandfather, or does he gonna be like, oh my gosh, a daughter? I've always wanted one. Like, where's he gonna lie on that scale?
that
Yeah.
only time can tell.
Because your grandfather is not super keen. He seemed.
No. So, I don't know how many of you guys know this. My mother is dragonborn, which is why my skin does the thing in the sun. Maybe that's why. Because we haven't seen like a lot of dragonborns in
Yeah.
Aleneaux?
No, we
Yeah.
Is that
haven't.
right?
Well, so Dragonborn aren't incredibly common, but you thinking about it, probably the major objection would be the fact that your mom was a pirate.
Oh, fair. Okay.
That's probably the biggest
Probably the
objection.
big one. Yeah.
Is that would make the heir to the throne of the Scion also the heir to the throne of the biggest pirating enterprise in the entirety of Lifo.
Yeah.
And that's
Sounds
not
like a win.
Kind of the ruler of like essentially the largest society of organized crime. Pirates are just water mafia.
Basically.
That's
yeah.
yeah.
So, but I, would be nice to talk to him knowing this.
Yes, and we can arrange that. I have a few errands that I need to run today. And Straya, if you would accompany me.
Great. Does one of them include the palace? Because I might have left something there really important to me that I would.
We can hit the palace on our way back.
Okay, great.
Just swing by the palace, talk to the sign. Can you kill my mother on the way out? Like, is that fine?
Oh, right. Your thing. I'm so sorry.
I have been thinking. I do that every once in a while. I don't just walk out.
And talk.
Ugh.
I do talk a lot, don't I?
Yes.
I have been doing some thinking. I think the three of you should find out more about the Ravager and what is going on with that, and what the Scion wants with it, and why it is there, and all of that.
I will also remind you that there's a very large ceremony that you guys are expected to attend in like 3 hours.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, how are we gonna investigate the Ravager? We have no political power in this city, and
You don't need political power. I'm talking kind of out of my butt right now, but Reese, I figure that I can give them something that at least lets them, maybe not into the palace proper, but at least within the bounds of it.
You would be able to give them something that would they would be able to get close enough to request an audience at a later date, but not today, especially given that you have 3 hours until a major event. Nobody is going to have access to the royal family aside from their closest consorts. And
I'm not talking about sorry, go ahead.
Is Lucian himself, if he went with us, hypothetically,
Lucian himself is not even high enough rank to see the Scion immediately.
would he get
we're not
us
trying
into
to
the
see the
palace?
science. He wants us to
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Because if Lucian
I-
can go with us, hypothetically, would we be able to get into the palace?
What do
see
you-
the Ravager.
You would not be able to see the Ravager today either. You guys got to see the Ravager yesterday because you were being brought in. It was very special circumstances. That's not something that would be immediately accessible to the public or even the people who brought it in.
Question.
Yeah.
Did I see the person who would be in charge of that research?
Yes.
That's what.
You spoke to them and you transferred all your knowledge about the Ravagers to them.
Okay, so I know what they look like, how they act a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Thank you.
What
that's-
are you plotting? Actually, no. I know what you're plotting. Stop it.
That's kind of what I'm trying to suggest.
Oh,
Not
okay.
necessarily disguising as them, but going in and talking to the researchers, talking to the scientists, talking to the people who are within the bounds of the Ravager to kind of try and find out a little bit more information.
You wouldn't
while
be
I
able to
take
get that
Straya
close to them.
somewhere else. Yeah. Try.
I'm telling you it is not possible. I'm telling you, Lucian, that it would not be feasible, especially today. If it were another day, it would require like a DC 25 persuasion check to be able to get that close again.
Okay. Then never mind. That is a bust.
Yeah. I want to be upfront with you. I don't want to I want, Lucian being politically minded.
Yeah.
I want to give you that information up front so that you don't feel like Reese, you made it sound possible and you made it
No,
impossible.
you're okay. I am just
For sure.
gripping in the dark.
For sure. All right. What do you guys want to do in the 3 hours preceding?
I'm gonna take Stray on some errands.
Okay.
I'm
Anybody
just
want
gonna
to do
follow.
anything else?
I'm gonna, in disguise, walk the city and see if I can find the cults. Not, just to observe them.
Oh, find the way of the Vashram Klinga?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd like to go with them.
Okay. Cool. Give me well, actually, good rule as the DM. Don't ask your player to make rolls if they can't succeed. You can walk the city, but they're not occupying right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
None of them?
None of them.
They
You
don't have a temple, a holding, anything like that?
Well, so the
That's
way of
what
the
I thought was weird.
the way of the Vashram Klinga is housed in the throne guard.
Right.
Not
I'm
here.
wondering, I guess, if the contingent was still in the city, because there was the whole...
No, the contingent was on ambassadorship, temporarily, and so you guys hit them as a checkpoint on your way out. It's been 3-4 weeks since you guys last saw them,
Right.
and so they basically came in, did a thorough check of the city, and then left.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you guys can absolutely go searching, but what you'll come up with is there are churches to Aedos. There are, a number of different things, but there's nobody who follows the way of the Vashram Klinga. Or at least no organized religion. If you really sought after it for a week and a half, you might find one guy. But yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's jump to Lucian and Straya. Where are you guys going?
So the first spot we're gonna hit is a marketplace somewhere, somewhere nearby, and just pick up some vegetables, some meat, just groceries, basically. Yeah, but kind of fancier groceries because of who I am.
Yep.
And then we're gonna head down into the dock district.
Yeah. Okay. You head down to the docks with your Whole Foods bag.
With my Whole Foods bag. And yeah, Straya, you will immediately notice that the buildings are becoming a lot more decrepit. A lot of them are falling apart. There's definitely a lot of undesirable folks walking around. And Lucian's just kind of strutting through the area, and every once in a while he shoots a glance over the shoulder to you and just kind of goes, just don't look at anyone, don't talk to anyone, just keep your head up, your nose up, and look confident.
Oh, okay. Her head was down, and so she puts it up.
Yep.
Yeah, look like the rebel that you are. We're almost there, and he's gonna keep walking, and somewhere probably just in the middle of the district.
Yep.
It's gonna turn into this tiny. Imagine a 2-story building. Think a motel kind of with a staircase on the side, and the staircase is wooden and it's missing a bunch of of the steps and all, and he leads you up that staircase. Into a small kind of 1-bedroom apartment. He knocks on the door, opens it up, and peeks inside and goes, "Mom, surprise, I'm home."
See, walking around the corner, this human woman. I'll give you you have full permission to describe her as much as you feel you would like to, and then I'll pick up from there.
I think the first thing that happens is you try to walk through the door, I stop you, and a bottle flings past the door and shatters on the wall. And turning the corner, you see this like probably 5'4", very skinny human woman who is at this point probably drunk out of her mind, and it's like noon. But you do notice that her clothing is rather fancy, that despite the decrepit building, the interior is kept. It's not well kept, but it's kept. It's not falling apart. And yeah, she's just probably like in her late 50s.
Yep.
She's not super old, but she looks, you know, when people aren't like that old, but they look much older than they're supposed to be, right? That's kind of the image that you get. And you do notice that she has gray hair with streaks of like blonde, like a strawberry blonde peeking through.
Yep. And you hear just the voice call out, "Who is it? You get out of here. You do not need to be here. Go!" And then she sees you and goes, "Oh, Lucien, come in.
Maman, it is good to see you."
It is good. Does you bring food?"
Yes. And he brings out the goodie bag and he starts like putting things away, opens the shelves, a rat falls out. He picks it up, puts it on the ground, pats it on the booty.
"Be careful with Hector."
I'm always careful with Hector, don't worry. But I was in town, and he starts putting the groceries away. I was in town and I thought I'd come check up on you. How have you been? How are you doing? Are you still seeing that, what was his name? Jacques or Jamon or whatever his name was.
I'm seeing him in prison.
Oh, it's been a year. Congratulations.
Hey.
He seemed like a interesting man. But, excuse me. This is my friend, Shreya. She is my new crewmate.
It is good to meet you. You two interns? Is there a thing here?
Oh, God, no. Your son is so old. No offense, ma'am.
Too much of a man for her.
That is true. And she sort of pats you on, like just loosely on the side of your face.
Mm-hmm. So, and yeah, we'll probably spend like half an hour in there. I'll just help clean out a little bit. Ask Shreya to like pick up a couple of things.
Yep, she makes about half as much mess in the half an hour as you clean up. But yeah.
Yep.
Quick question. What was it like raising Lorenzo and Lucien together? They're like so different.
For the time that they were together, it was... they got up to a lot. They were partners in crime. Sometimes real crime.
Oh, maman.
Wait, really?
You're
What kind of
making me
crime?
blush to tell these stories.
Lucien can tell his own stories.
Can you tell him not to do the flex thing so much? It's really lame.
Oh, really? I think he looks cute.
And dangerous.
Spoken like a mother. Cool.
Yes, you're there for about half an hour, and then you move on.
then,
Where's
yeah,
your next errand?
I'll give my mom a like quick kiss on the forehead, and then we'll head out. And then we'll go to the next part of town. On the way, I'll stop by and pick up some flowers, maybe some chocolates or something that I am able to buy. And this time we go from like the docks to the next neighborhood that is just a little bit better. The houses are, it's middle class neighborhood. Don't make me describe things because I'm bad at it.
Yep.
And again, just kind of like this time we go to what seems like guard barracks. And yeah, the moment that Lucien walks in there, suddenly everybody starts recognizing him. And he's like,
crowd. Literally, you walk in and there's a shout of Lucien, like several voices.
Yeah. He greets everybody and then just kind of starts asking around for someone. And he's just gonna be like, "Is she here?"
And they all gesture sort of back in her office, connected. You know where it is. Go find her.
Okay. Sreya, come on. I want you to meet somebody. Yeah. Walks in, Varric's office, opens the door, and in there you will see probably like 6 foot woman. I believe she was an orc or like half orc. I don't remember.
Whatever you say now is canon.
Okay, whatever I say now is canon. A half orc woman with like a broken off tusk, and she has her hair in like a braid on her head. That she pulled into like a ponytail, and it goes all the way down to like halfway her back. Big woman, strong, muscly, but she's sitting at a desk filling out paperwork, and she looks miserable while doing it. And when Lucien walks in, she kind of looks up, and a smile appears on her face.
Lucien, it is good to see you. Come in. And she sort of stands up, and you outrank her, and so she bows, says, please.
And he goes, please don't, takes her hand, kisses it, and says, you never have to bow to me.
But I always will.
Please, Capitan. Just don't. I want you to meet someone. This is Streya. She's a companion of mine. Streya, meet Capitan Trudeau. She's the captain of the guard in this part of town.
Hello, Streya. It is good to meet you. How did you
Nice to meet you too.
come to meet my Lucien?
Oh, I got it. Trudeau, Kadia. Well, we met on a ship. Yeah, and we're friends now, I guess. Sorry, I'm having an off day. I'm normally a lot friendlier and cooler, but I'm here.
I think you are quite cool as is.
Streya is a star on the rise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite fitting, your name being Streya.
Yeah, it's short for Estrella, so
The
yeah.
star.
Yeah.
Yes.
My mom always said I was her North Star, so yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thanks.
How long are you in town?
So, I don't know, but is there you guys a thing married? Like I know he has the same last name. Like what? Oh, okay.
Oh no, she's like a mother to me.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Yep. I got it.
So I wanted you to meet her because she is, well, she wrote me my recommendation letter to the court of the Scion. If not for her, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
And it was easily the easiest recommendation letter I have ever had to write.
Please, you flatter me. I have given you just as much trouble as anybody else here.
If you did not give trouble, you would be a bad ambassador.
Cool.
But I was wondering,
Yes.
if you still have... It is difficult for me to ask this of you, but my friend Streya here is in a bit of a situation herself. And I wondered if you maybe would be able to pull some of your old connections to maybe help us get an audience with the Scion in the future, in the nearest future, because of course I can petition to see him, but it will take months and we only have days, at most a week.
I will see what I can do.
I know it is much to ask of you.
It
but
is never much to ask when it comes from you, Lucian.
thank you.
He's cool.
She very much is. You should try to fight her in a hand-to-hand combat. She one time cracked my skull right open, right here, and he like shows a scar on the back of his head. I talked back to her. She didn't like it.
It is never received well when you are a part of the guard and I am your captain.
But to be fair, you were out of line. I see we still don't joke about it.
Speak nothing of this.
And
Cool.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, yeah, you're pretty cool.
It is good to meet you, Straya.
Good to meet you too, Capitan Trudeau.
And she salutes.
He salutes back, and then after a couple more pleasantries, they'll probably just start heading out.
Yep. We're going to cut to later that day at the ceremony.
I have one thing I do want to do,
Okay,
actually, before.
go.
Lorenzo is going to be looking for a bookstore.
Okay.
So he's gonna look around. Like, should I roll for that? Should I look?
Yeah,
find
give
some
me an
kind of, like-
investigation check. Let's find out if you can find a bookstore.
Probably not. 8.
No. I mean, you're able to find, like... Here's what I'll say. You're able to find bookstores. What are you looking for?
I'm looking like
What kind
he's
of book?
looking for a book on druids.
You
Like-
are able to find bookstores. Druids are not well documented. And I think
Okay.
that's the issue you run into with an investigation of 8, is not that you can't find a bookstore. You can find a bookstore. Granted,
I
you've
feel like
never been in one, and I think
No.
your problem is you go in and you have no idea how to find anything, and even when you ask for help, they're like, we don't have a book on druids.
Like trees or something. Like even trees or plants. I don't know.
Oh, we could get you a book on, like, botany.
Botany. Is that magical?
No, it is the study of plants.
Close enough, I'll take it.
Cool. You get a book on botany.
He's got a book on botany. And he just leaves the store like it just goes back to the hotel.
Okay. You all coalesce again for this presentation. You are given VIP seating. You are close to the Scion. You are not like up in front of the visual, but you are close-ish. The sort of pulpit locations is up within the palace, and people are sort of gathered out front of that, and you know he'll appear in a couple of minutes. Straya, I see you itching to say something.
I was just gonna say, as we've been going throughout the day, I put my like glasses situation
Yeah,
back on, since that was the thing that freaked the prince out.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm also, as we're looking at the crowd, I'm looking for anybody with sigils or markings that would mark them as even a member of Grim Predation
Waschenklinger.
or anything like that.
Yeah.
Waschenklinger.
I will just tell you, you do not see anything.
Okay, interesting. I would have thought they would have left at least one representative in the city, but I'm glad they didn't.
And then the good scion Verlon Charbon III comes out and addresses his people, and he says, "Citizens of Aleneaux and Domitia and the Scionarchy, I am delighted to announce to you that thanks to the fantastic work of the crew of the Tides Unsleeping, a ship within our navy, we have captured an entity known as a Ravager. We are actively studying it, and we believe that it may be the key to unlocking the next evolution of psionic magic. And as he says this, people begin to gasp. Everybody give me a perception check.
Naughty.
Straya, you will have an additional D4 to all wisdom checks.
Okay.
Does he not mention Lucian?
Oh, yeah, he mentions Lucian specifically. And our great ambassador, Lucien Trudeau.
They got the
I rolled a 9.
That was rough.
22.
22.
24.
Okay. 22 and 24. You guys notice, you very quickly, like preemptively, you see this happening. Everybody else, what you notice is you notice the crowd reacting and looking up. And you see, dipping below the cloud line, massive stone, like worked stone floating in the sky, dipping below. And from ropes and in like small sections, shooting off a swarm of individuals, I will say with the 22 and 24, wearing white masks with all sorts of colored paints on them. And you see a couple of things happen. Firstly, Dessous, because you were watching it last night, you see them go for the building where the Ravager is kept. You additionally see, before you notice that though, you hear a scream from the audience, from that massive congregation of people, as one of the individuals, or a series of them rather, have from these floating sort of like, I almost want to say like, this is a really bad description, but I can't think of any other way to say it. It's like a flying jet ski made of rock. They pull, there's a geomancer driving and a geomancer in back, shoot off and launch towards the Scion series of spiked pieces of stone that, and the Scion standing in that space is drilled, and the entire crowd is distracted by that, but only because you rolled a 22 and then also the 24 as well. You see them go for the Ravager, or the building where the Ravager is, and before anybody has any adequate time to react, you guys are the crowd is immediately freaking out. While I know that all of you would want to attempt to do something, I am telling you very concretely, the crowd is too thick for you to be able to interact with anything that is going to happen now. What do you got, Sam?
Can I at least launch fire into the sky?
Like just as a flare?
Just scorching rays straight up.
Yeah.
As high as it can go.
Yeah, sure.
Trying to get people's attention.
Yeah, for sure. The Scion is dead on the balcony. You see Verlon Charbon the Fourth rush to his father. You see only the 24 sees this. The 22 doesn't catch it. As people are freaking out, several minutes have passed as the Scion's guard have both rushed to the Scion as well as are trying to keep the crowd controlled. You see floating away a stone sphere up towards the city as two of those sort of stone vehicles have two geomancers on the back holding it. And as this grouping of individuals who you guys do not know much about, but you know of some occurrence in the Quadratica several months ago. You see them disappear, and the Scion is dead, and the Ravager is gone. And with that, we're going to finish this episode, this chapter 20 of Tavern of Tomes. Thank you all so much for joining us. Does anybody have anything they want to plug?
Flightless Birds, anywhere where you get your social media.
Yeah,
Kin. Go for it.
Go for it.
My band, Kin, KYN, .official band on Instagram, and Magic Missile Minis. Do indie and paint.
Nice. Rachel, you had one?
Yeah, I would say just multi nerds, and then Rachel McKelvey on Instagram. Follow all of my adventures overseas.
Sam, Kent?
By the time this comes out, I might be posting some things that I've been writing. We will see. I'm working on that, so I don't know. But be on the lookout.
Yeah, samuelbowen.substack.com. I write stuff. Got it.
Cool. And as always, patreon.com/Tavern of Tomes, capital T and Tavern and Tomes. Thank you all so much for joining us. You are always welcome here at the tavern. And come back next week, because this story is not over yet. We love you all. Good night.
Good night.